Are you battling arthritis and seeking relief? Look no further. The saying goes, you are what you eat. And when it comes to arthritis, what you eat can play a crucial role in managing those achy joints. Join us as we uncover the 8 foods you should never eat if arthritis is giving you a tough time. You don't want to miss this video, as we also share 8 great alternatives that'll have your painful joints feeling better in no time. 8. It's almost impossible for some people to stay away from milk, but kicking off our list of foods to avoid when suffering from arthritis is dairy. Why? While dairy is a great source of dietary protein, B vitamins, vitamin D, and the all-important calcium, dairy products also contain casein, a protein that can be disastrous to your joints. The pain you experience from arthritis is primarily caused by inflammation, a fancy word for your body's response to damage. Casein is notorious for triggering joint pain and inflammation once it is ingested. If that isn't problematic enough, casein is found in popular dairy foods like butter and cheese, which are full of saturated fats. Saturated fats also cause inflammation of joints, making dairy products a double no for arthritic joints. Cut back on dairy products loaded with casein and saturated fats. Try swapping them out with healthier alternatives like almond milk and cheese, soy milk and cheese, or plant-based margarine and avocado spread. These alternatives are great for your joints and provide all other nutrients you need for healthier bones and strong muscles. 7. It's a bit tricky to avoid this next food, as it can be found in almost everything we eat. From cereal and bread to juices and sauces, sugar is a mainstay in our everyday diet. Experts claim that the average person consumes around 30 kilos of sugar every year, which is 3 times more than the recommended amount. Here's the fun part. Sugar itself doesn't cause pain, but what it does to our bodies leads to all the pain and discomfort. One such way is when we eat too much junk or sugary food. Our bodies release insulin and other hormones in response, and these guys trigger the body's natural inflammation process. This inflammation can cause compression of nerves or soft tissues in our joints and trigger the pain sensation. Another way for sugar to increase pain from arthritis is in the form of weight gain. It is no secret that excess sugar means extra calories, and extra calories contribute to weight gain. When you gain weight, the joints involved in weight bearing, particularly those in your legs, start to wear down faster from increased stress, as they are forced to handle more weight every day. You may not feel any difference immediately, but these things add up and become more noticeable as you grow older. The best way to prevent sugar from causing problems for your joints is by monitoring your daily sugar intake. Read nutrition labels and plan your meals so you know how much sugar you're getting daily. You can also try swapping out refined sugar for natural foods like honey, maple syrup, and agave nectar. 6. Most people can do without dairy, and some people have cut down their sugar intake to the barest minimum. But even some of the most disciplined people struggle with staying away from processed meat. Why is processed meat bad for your joints? Processed meat is found in bacon, ham, sausages, hot dogs, chicken nuggets, and meat-based sauces. While they taste divine, these processed meats are rich in inflammatory markers that make them terrible for anyone suffering from arthritis. With the amount of nitrites, purines, and saturated fats in processed meats, every time you stuff your mouth with a sausage or hot dog, you're drinking an inflammatory cocktail. If not meat, then what? We don't expect everyone with arthritis to suddenly go vegan, so you can start with lean poultry like chicken or turkey. They are both packed with protein but are lower in unhealthy fats and inflammatory markers than processed meats are. So fire up that grill or bake it to your taste. What if you're not a poultry guy? Dive into an ocean of flavors with fish. Salmon, tuna, or other fatty fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids that have anti-inflammatory properties. That means they actively relieve pain and other symptoms like swelling that comes with inflammation. Omega-3 fat works even better for rheumatoid arthritis than for osteoarthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is mainly driven by inflammation. 5. You wouldn't guess this next one. Research suggests that vegetables containing a compound called solanine can interfere with your gut and indirectly increase inflammation, leading to more pain and discomfort for people with arthritis. These veggies containing solanine are generally referred to as nightshade vegetables, and they include tomatoes, chili peppers, eggplant, and potatoes. While these vegetables contain several compounds that are great for your health like lycopene and beta-carotene, the solanine makes them a no-no for people with arthritis. So you may want to cut back on them and try alternatives like celery, cucumbers, carrots, yams, sweet potatoes, and mushrooms. Stay tuned as we unveil 4 more foods you'll need to avoid if you want to reduce the pain and discomfort that comes with arthritis. While you're at it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you never miss any of our informative videos. 4. At this point, we've probably crossed every food item off your dietary list, but there's more. Do you love eating cakes, rolls, bread, and other baked goods? Well, if you're feeling pain from arthritis, you may want to dial it back on bread a little. Foods rich in refined carbohydrates cause an increase in inflammation and potential joint pain. They also increase insulin resistance, which predisposes one to obesity. These refined carbohydrates have added sugars and grains that undergo processing that strips them of a lot of nutrients and fiber. For better joint health and a pain-free life, it is advisable to consume whole grains that help reduce inflammation and are packed with nutrients. 3. Alcohol should not be consumed in excess, no matter your condition, especially if you're dealing with arthritis. While no direct link between alcohol and arthritis has been discovered, it is known that alcohol consumption can lead to elevated levels of uric acid in the bloodstream. This uric acid crystallizes around joints, making them more inflamed, painful, and tender. Excessive alcohol consumption also affects the body's ability to remove uric acid from the body, further increasing the symptoms associated with arthritis. The fix for this is simple. Drink more water. Rather than engaging in excessive alcohol intake, try cutting it down bit by bit and replace that thirst with a sip of refreshing water or a delicious fruit smoothie. 2. Vegetable oils, such as soybean oil, corn oil, and sunflower oil, contribute to inflammation in the body, primarily due to their high omega-6 fatty acid content. While omega-6 fatty acids are essential for health, an imbalance in the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids can lead to inflammatory responses. Omega-6 fatty acids are converted in the body into pro-inflammatory signaling molecules called eicosanoids. An excess of these pro-inflammatory compounds can contribute to chronic inflammation, which is associated with various health issues, including arthritis and cardiovascular diseases. Some oils, like olive oil, are lower in omega-6 fatty acids and contain beneficial compounds that may have anti-inflammatory properties. For a healthier balance, it's recommended to include sources of omega-3 fatty acids in the diet, such as fatty fish, flax seeds, and chia seeds, and to choose cooking oils with a more favorable omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. 1. Last but not least is salt. Didn't expect to see that on this list, right? We are not saying you should completely cut down your salt intake. However, excessive consumption of salt leads to many health complications like increased blood pressure and exacerbation of rheumatoid arthritis symptoms. It is recommended that individuals aim for a daily sodium intake of less than 2,300 milligrams, approximately equivalent to 1 teaspoon of salt. Foods high in sodium include pizza, burgers, fast food tacos and burritos, deli meat sandwiches, chips, and other savory snacks. Choosing to avoid packaged foods and opting for fresh ingredients while cooking can be effective in reducing overall salt intake and reducing pain. It may look a bit daunting right now, but we advise you to take it little by little. You don't have to stop eating all these foods all at once. Try cutting back on your least favorite on the list and work your way up from there. Remember, these foods are part of a bigger picture of your holistic health journey. While avoiding these foods is beneficial, they complement regular exercise and routine health checkups. So keep striving for a healthier you, one meal at a time. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Until then, here's to your health. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.